Is the idea of an image repeating itself over and over again, and it just gets like smaller and smaller. And you can do that in a very simple way in processing with a function called get. So if you haven't watched the image, how to add an image to your sketch yet, please watch that first because you're going to perform, it's basically like the same way that you add an image. There's a function that's, so you're going to initialize and declare an image, the p image variable type, give it a name, and you're going to have it equal get instead of your, what we called our image before, whatever kind of variable. So this is what we're going to do. Normally you want to have it get the image. So like here's my regular sketch. I just put an X there, and then here's an example of it like getting the image, and it just, every time I click, it makes a copy of the image and it makes it smaller and smaller. This is a really cool way to create like an interactive kind of glitch thing. Like I've had students do some really cool drawing programs, and then maybe this happens on KeyPress, so it's like looks like the computer screen is getting glitched. But anyway, so I'm just going to use my sketch that I had before where I just had an image in here. And this, you don't have to do this with an image. As you can see, I just did it with lines, but I just have this sketch open. And I'm going to have it work on mouse press, but this could be on key press or anything. So I'm going to say if mouse pressed. All right, so that's that setup. I'm going to have the p image variable, and I'm going to call it glitch. Why not? And I'm going to have that equal this function get, and I'm not going to give it any arguments. So that's how you write it. All right, and then I'm going to use the function again, image. Remember how I said that's kind of like putting down a rectangle. Use my variable glitch, and I want to be able to draw with it. So I'm not going to give it like coded numbers. I'm going to put it at mouse X, mouse Y, and I'll give it a size. I'll make it 300 by 300. You can make it whatever size you want. Just play with it. All right, so let's see what this gives us. So there's my image. I'm going to click, and do you see how it reproduces it? Like getting smaller and smaller. And every time I click, it's taking like a screen capture of everything. So every single time I'm getting more and more because it keeps reproducing it. All right, so what else could we do to try to make this interesting? Let's add a tint so that every time it adds this, it's actually tinted, like it's not the same color as my background. So I'll do tint, and I'll make something kind of on the green side. Okay, so now it's a little bit easier. You can see what's going on, how it's like, and the second time I clicked, it's reproducing, it's showing me this reproduction. So now I'll click up here. So you see how in this image, it's showing me this entire thing. So now when you could like start drawing with it, it gives you like some kind of cool different effects. I'm gonna make my image small, larger. I don't know, I think this might be kind of interesting. Make that larger. So maybe it's a little bit easier to see what it's doing, how it reproduced it. And every time I click, it's reproducing my new screenshot. So, and then I could kind of draw with that and do kind of like cool glitchy type of things or whatever I want. All right, so this is just kind of like an easy little way to make some glitch art, and you can just have as much fun as you want. You know, then maybe it looks better if the background is 0. Oh, I don't want the background in the draw though. I want it to be up here. And then just, or I could have like the fading rectangle, you know, maybe that would be cool. You can just kind of create like all kind of go crazy, make all sorts of cool stuff. Okay. Yeah, just that can be a fun little thing. Let me know if you have any questions about it.